Okay, so I think it's about time to get working on my layout again. I haven't made a video since about, I think the September the 5th last time I made a video, so it's a little bit overdue. But anyways, here it is. There are a few things that have changed, so I'm just going to update you guys on all that. So this is roughly where we finished off. I think it was around this riser right here. So since then I have glued down this one. I just did it off camera because getting all this adjusted to an extent that I thought was good was quite complicated. And as you can see, I've got another riser here and another one here. And the thing I determined was that I was actually building this way too high, so the track actually starts its descent a little bit earlier than I thought actually. So it's going to come down here, and as you can see, I've already started constructing risers, which will ease the track all the way down so it comes back around. So that's about all of it's changed. None of it's really secure though, so I'll be securing that down, and we'll also be making the foam for all those. So hopefully by the end of this episode we will have this section finished. Now before we start progress on the new risers, as part of my new shoutout program, I just want to give some shoutouts. I have 3 smaller channels which I want to help get off the ground. Again, I am going to be supporting all different levels of channels, but these channels I just thought I'd do for this episode. So the first channel is Kevin Jenner. Now Kevin Jenner, he runs a small little YouTube channel. He's been a major supporter of this channel, and you know, he started his own channel, and he's doing some interesting stuff. He's done a few restorations, a bit of work on his layout. Recently a teacher of his had this old Lionel locomotive sitting in the class, and his teacher I guess just gave it to him, so he's been doing a lot of videos about that. So yeah, it's all very interesting. He's an up-and-coming channel, and I see some potential there, so yeah, definitely check him out. The second channel is Jonathan Davenport. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, so he's a kid, and he has a lot of model train stuff actually. He has an HO layout. I think he and his brother have an N-scale layout, and then they've got a Lego Trains layout. And you guys may know I'm not the biggest fan of Lego Trains. I mean, I don't hate them or anything, but I'm just not so wild about them. But I actually really like the Lego Trains on his channel because he actually builds a lot of them. He's not just taking these things out of a box and just assembling them. Like, he's actually putting them together with Lego he already has. So last night he was doing a live stream and he showed me a GG1 that he built, and it was actually really cool. So definitely check him out. He's just about to hit 50 subscribers, so maybe one of you guys can get him there. And the last and final channel of today is going to be Loweville Junction. Loweville Junction is a lady who I believe started off this year. I could be incorrect about that. But anyways, she's been building a layout, and she's been doing a really, really nice job. It's just a nice, simple layout, and I found the attention to detail has been amazing. And it's really cool because she's actually she's scratch-built some stuff. Who, I guess Vinny inspired her to do that, so that's kind of cool. So she's been very involved with the community, and she's still she has a very relatively small channel still, so it'd be nice if we could get her off the ground and get a few more people in there, because she actually has a pretty cool channel. She's also a Canadian YouTuber, which is always nice. Now I did make a mistake that is definitely going to be, it's going to have to be rectified because it's kind of silly. I was showing my layout off to my dad, and he was like, oh, cool. And then he was like, I think you built this post a bit too close to track, and then I was kind of like, oh no. So I did a test, and sure enough, it's way too close. So at some point we're gonna have to figure out a way to disconnect that and move it further back. I feel pretty dumb for making that mistake, but at least he pointed it out before I built more stuff around it. Okay, so since none of this is attached, we're gonna take it all apart. This part actually is glued down. On this side it is not, so we're gonna take this. conclusion that I've come to is that I don't know how to build this beside this curve without interfering, so I'm going to build the curve first and then go from there. This whole section all done now. I think it looks pretty good. I think next episode we might actually be able to start nailing down more of the track, because yeah, I've got most of the risers done, and I also right here, the post is now moved back, and I also trimmed back this because, of course, trains used to fit under here, but then you know, I've been trying to ease the grade a little bit here, so this became a bit too low. But now even the tallest of trains can clear it, so it should be good.